A very good morning, everyone. I hope you all are safe and fine at home. Today, in this video, we will discuss about the first step of aerobic respiration, that is glycolysis, and also about its energetics and regulation. Glycolysis itself is an anaerobic process, though it is the first step of aerobic respiration. This is a common step for aerobic as well as anaerobic respiration. So, in the next slide, you can see that glycolysis occurs in almost every cell. It was the first metabolic sequence to be studied. This pathway is also known as EMP pathway, named after the three scientists Emden, Meyerhoff, and Parnas. The cytosol is the place where the glycolysis takes place. So, in the next slide, there are three regulatory enzymes in glycolysis. They are hexokinase and glucokinase, phosphofructokinase, pyruvate kinase. So, catalyzing the irreversible reactions by these enzymes can regulate the glycolysis. Here, the first enzyme, that is the regulatory enzyme, is hexokinase. Hexokinase is inhibited by glucose 6 phosphate. This enzyme prevents the accumulation of glucose 6 phosphate due to the product inhibition. The next regulatory enzyme is glucokinase. Glucokinase, which specifically phosphorylates glucose, that is, it adds phosphate to the glucose. It is an inducible enzyme. The substrate glucose, probably through the involvement of insulin, induces glucose kinase, that is, it brings out glucokinase with the involvement of insulin. The next regulatory enzyme, which is very important regulatory enzyme in glycolysis, that is phosphofructokinase. PFK, that is phosphofructokinase, is an allosteric enzyme regulated by allosteric effectors such as ATP, citrate, and hydrogen ions at low pH. These are the most important allosteric inhibitors. Allosteric enzymes are the enzymes that change the conformational assemble upon binding of an effector or allosteric modulator. Fructose 2,6 bisphosphate ADP, AMP, and PI are the allosteric activators. Allosteric activators are those which bind to enzyme site instead of active site. The shape of the active site is changed, allowing substrate to bind at a higher affinity. Now let us see the role of fructose 2,6 bisphosphate in glycolysis. Fructose 2,6 bisphosphate is considered to be the most important regulatory factor for controlling PFK and ultimately glycolysis in the liver also. F2,6BP, that is fructose 2,6 bisphosphate, is synthesized from fructose 6 phosphate by the enzyme phosphofructokinase called PFK2. PFK1 is the glycolytic enzyme. After the synthesis, F26BP is hydrolyzed by fructose 2,6 bisphosphate. The function of synthesis and degradation of F26BP is brought out by a single enzyme, same polypeptide with two active sites, which is referred to as bifunctional enzyme. The activity of PFK2 and fructose 2,6 bisphosphate is controlled by covalent modification, which in turn is regulated by CAMP. CAMP is the cyclic adenosine monophosphate is a secondary messenger important in many biological processes. So the third regulatory enzyme is pyruvate kinase. Pyruvate kinase is inhibited by ATP and activated by F1,6 bisphosphate. Pyruvate kinase is active in dephosphorylated state and inactive in phosphorylated state. Active is alpha and inactive is beta. Inactivation of pyruvate kinase is brought about by CAMP dependent protein kinase. The hormone glucagon inhibits the hepatic glycolysis by this mechanism. Here you can see the energetics of glycolysis pathway where the ATP is formed in 3 steps and consumed in the 2 steps. First is ATP is formed when glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is converted to 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate where there is release of 6 ATPs, and the second step is 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate is converted to 3-phosphoglycerate. 2 ATP is formed, and the third step is phosphoenol pyruvate is converted to enol pyruvate where there is formation of 2 ATP. The next two steps where the ATPs are consumed are glucose. When the glucose is converted to glucose 6-phosphate, 1 ATP is consumed, and when fructose 6-phosphate is converted to fructose 1,6 bisphosphate, 1 ATP is consumed. So the net ATP synthesized is 10 minus 2, that is 8 ATPs. Here we will talk about the 10 steps of glycolysis. This is a flowchart of glycolysis which involves all the 10 steps, and it can be used as a mind map to remember all the steps for your study. First step is glucose is converted to glucose 6-phosphate in the presence of hexokinase where one molecule of ATP is consumed. Glucose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 6-phosphate in the presence of phosphoglucoisomerase. Fructose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 1,6 bisphosphate in the presence of phosphofructokinase. Here also one molecule of ATP is consumed. Fructose 1,6 bisphosphate is then converted to glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and dihydroxyacetone phosphate DHAP. These two are irreversible and it takes place in the presence of an enzyme aldolase. During the conversion of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate, there is a formation of 6 molecules of ATP. This takes place in the presence of the enzyme isomerase. 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate is converted into 3-phosphoglycerate. Here also there is formation of 2 ATP. This takes place in the presence of enzyme phosphoglycerokinase. 3-phosphoglycerate is then converted into 2-phosphoglycerate to phosphoenol pyruvate in the presence of enolase, and phosphoenol pyruvate is converted to pyruvate by pyruvate kinase. 2 ATP is formed during the conversion of phosphoenol pyruvate to enol pyruvate. So totally the net ATP formed is 8 molecules. In the next slide, let us see the importance of glycolysis. Glycolysis is a major pathway for ATP synthesis in tissues lacking mitochondria, erythrocytes, cornea, lens, etc. Glycolysis is very essential for brain, which is dependent on glucose for energy. Because the glucose in the brain has to undergo glycolysis before it is oxidized to carbon dioxide and water. Glycolysis is a central metabolic pathway with many of its intermediates providing branch point to other pathways. The intermediates of glycolysis are useful for the synthesis of amino acids as well as fats. So these are the references, and I have taken the help of Google for my study, and I hope you all have understood, and thank you for your patient listening. Thank you very much.